Our hearts beat to the city streets. We began to feel the fire.
You were sitting on your bed with the entire contents of your closet spread out in front of you in a huge pile, trying to decide what to wear at the first day of the college. You never realized you had so many clothes and many of them had tags you never wore until now. Your mom had bought plenty of dresses for you, but you didn't bother to wear them. She wanted you to look more presentable as you were an adult, but you were not like other girls. Your mom had fought with you many times cause every time she bought dress for you, you refused to wear, saying that it's not good. But that didn't stop your mom even from buying more. You always said her that she was your mom and she had right to interfere in your matters, but you didn't want her to present you in front of the people like a chick. But it's true when they say you don't realize what you have got until it's gone. Just thinking about your late mom, your heart shattered into millions of small pieces as you grabbed that shimmery dress and gently squeezing it, few tears dropped on your cheeks. Suddenly your room door swung open as you quickly wiped off your tears and looked at the figure standing by the door frame, crossing his arms over his nicely built chest. Jungkook, your best friend since the day you got admission in the kindergarten. He was wearing a black t-shirt, his tall dominating frame taking up most of your door frame. Jungkook was the type of boy who could give butterflies to anyone. Hey pretty, what's up? He asked in his deep voice, walking to you. Fine as usual. You said, giving him a toothy grin. You still don't know how to hide things, he said, messing up your hair. You asked, making a pout. He sat on the bed beside you and took a sigh. Nothing, I was just blabbering, little kitten. But what is all this? He poked your cheeks, looking at the mess of the clothes on the bed. Oh, Mom had bought me these dresses. I was just trying to choose any of them. You said while your hands were fidgeting the delicate lace of the gown which your mom had given you on your birthday. Oh, that's nice, but please choose soon, as we are getting late at the first day of our college. He said, smiling wildly at you as he just wanted to divert your attention. You nodded and picked up a white tank top and some skinny jeans. Jungkook's eyes widened in a surprise. As you never wore this kind of dress. No, 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 you can't wear this one. He snatched it from your hands and threw it on the other side of the bed. Why, I have grown up cook and almost everyone wears dresses like this. Why cannot I? You asked, throwing your cute eyebrows. Because its color, yeah, its color is so fade, he said, blinking while his eyes at you as he was not used to lie with you. Oh, then what should I wear? You asked, looking at the hundreds of dresses scattered all around the bed. Wait, let me help you, he said, glancing at the dresses carefully. His eyes fell on a white skirt as he paired it with white tank top and extended it to you. I guess it will look nice on you, he said, smiling wildly at you. You took from his hands and examined it for a few seconds and then you frowned, narrowing your eyes. Not bad, thank you, my dear best friend. Now get out. Let me change into this, she said, pushing him off the bed and started to giggle, which made him raise his eyebrows while poking his cheek. You, well, what if I don't? He said in his deep, husky voice. Wait, let me call Dad. You open your mouth to call your dad, but. He smiled. Don't you dare. I am going downstairs, he said and rushed to the downstairs. You chuckled to yourself and got up to change the dress. You ran downstairs after changing into it, where you saw Jungkook talking to your dad in the living room. My pretty daughter, he said, opening his arms wide. You rushed to him and he pulled you into a hug. Ah, Dad, you are crushing me. You whined dramatically from him. He laughed and stepped back. Sorry, my cute princess, I just can't believe the fact that my little girl is going off to college. It seems like just yesterday I was changing your diapers, he said, poking your cheeks. Ah, Dad, don't mention it in front of Jungkook. He will tease me later. You said, looking at Jungkook, who was giggling slowly. Your dad grabbed Jungkook's ear and twisted it a little. Hey, Pan, don't tease my daughter, he said, smiling at you as you smiled back. It was surprising for you seeing your dad behaving so childish to you because you knew how strict and cold he was as a CEO of one of the biggest companies in Korea. You never saw him smiling to anyone without a solid reason. Your dad pulled you into another, but this time soft one. Dad, don't be so emotional. I'm not going to another planet. I'm going to college, which is only 20 minutes away, Dad. Jungkook, my son, I know how much Vian means to you. I am sure that you will look after her, especially in place like college, where things can get unpredictable. Keep her with you and don't let anyone hurt my little prince's heart. He said, giving you a warm smile as you looked up at him like a cute baby. Of course, uncle, I will make sure that no one bothers Vian. He said, bowing down at your dad with respect, his smile feeling at ease, and then saying goodbye to him. You both left for the college. Time skipped. The hallway was buzzed with excitement and chatter of students as freshmen poured in from all the corners, eager to claim their place in this new world. Jungkook looked at you and smiled as he saw you happily walking beside him. But as you both were trying to cross the busy hallway, you felt some eyes of boys lingering on you. You were not oblivious to the way you always attracted people, especially when you never did any effort to attract them. You saw a group of birds staring at you and biting their lips as you were rich. Oh my, look at her, she's so beautiful, one of them said loud enough for anyone nearby to hear. I wouldn't mind. He left the sentence in the middle as his eyes fell on Jungkook's stare. Before he could walk to them, you held his hand while trying to pull him back. Cook, just ignore them, you said. Jungkook's jawline was tightened when neck veins were popping out due to anger. His eyes locked on the boys who had crossed the line which no one had crossed. Before you could react, Jungkook strode over while his fist clenched. The boys barely had time to react before Jungkook's fist, who had made the very first comment. The others started to tremble on their feet, but Jungkook was not going to develop any soft feelings for them. You rushed to him, trying to pull him back. Stop, Jungkook, please stop, you said. Jungkook looked at your teary eyes. He took you aside. Jungkook looked at you, breathing heavily. He walked closer to you as you stepped back, trying to control your hiccups. Vian disrespected you, he said, blowing his face, which had turned red. But you didn't need to do that. Then what should I have done? Let them pass remarks about you? You are my friend. I just want to protect you at any cost, he said, looking into your eyes. You can protect me by other means, you said in a shaky breath. Okay, fine. Next time, if someone says anything, I won't speak and let them say about you. Is that commendable? He said. He was about to walk away when you ran to him and held his hand. No, please don't leave me. I know you are my best friend. That's why you did all that, but I was just scared. That's why I behaved like that. I'm sorry, Cook. Please don't go away. You said, holding his hand more tightly, making him sigh. Fine, let's go, he said, and you both walked to your classroom happily, hands in hands. The first day of your college went well. You both sat in Jungkook's car as he started the engine. It was so fun. Almost everyone had behaved nicely to me, but still I miss our old school where we both created many memories together. Yeah, I also do, but I am gonna throw the freshman party tomorrow at my place. I'm sure you won't get late as always. He said, looking at you. Party? Oh, I'm so excited. Don't worry, I will reach in time. You said excitedly while clapping your both hands like a small kid. Jungkook blushed looking at your cute face as you both reached the house. You got up. Won't you come in? You asked looking at him through your car window. Actually not. I have something important to tackle with. He said smiling. You nodded and went inside. After a few hours, the dim light of the basement was flickering. There were three stools where suddenly the basement door swung open and a lone thump of someone entering the basement was heard by them. The man standing beside three bowed down at the figure as he took the seat on the wooden chair which was placed right in front of their faces. They all looked up with trembling bodies and blurry vision as they recognized the person in front of them. Please let us go. One of them uttered some words in a shaky voice, but the man seemed not bothered as he laughed sarcastically. His dark aura was making them frightened. And who else it would be besides Jeonjungkook? Don't you regret as I'm letting you go to the place from where? He said in his deep voice. The man cried heavily, but nothing melted his heart. He got up and went outside the basement while his men followed him from behind. Say something about my queen, and I shall ensure this is the last thing you do, he said. Time skip the next evening. But Ada, it's not good. I just can't wear it. You said to your friend Ada, whom you called at your place for helping you to choose the dress. Come on, Mayan, everyone wear dresses like this and trust me, you will look breathtaking in it, she said, handing you a black gown. You sighed looking at it. The only reason you had agreed to wear that dress and letting Ada give you a makeover was because you had been feeling guilty lately for not putting more effort into your appearance back when your mom had asked you. Slipping into it, you walked to the vanity and a sigh left your mouth. Ada, I can't, you groaned. No, you won't. You look perfect. I still can't believe you look so amazing. You are definitely going to be most beautiful girl in the party, she said, bumping your shoulder. Okay, okay, let me do makeup on your face, she said, making you sit on an acrylic chair. You sighed heavily, looking at your reflection in the mirror as you were feeling really comfortable. Once you were ready, you both headed to his house. Time skip. After 10 minutes of driving, you both reached Jungkook's house, not a house but a luxurious mansion that had every light on and booming music was with the people all over the garden. Dancing to their hearts out, you looked for Jungkook all around but couldn't find him. Fetching out your mobile phone from the clutch, you texted him that you were arrived, and a minute later he was in the garden as he walked up to you. He turned his head to you, and it took a minute for his brain to process that it was you. He never thought that you could look like this way. Wow, you look breathtaking, he said, trying to behave normal. Yeah, by the way, you can thank me for that, she said, brushing her shoulder. Actually, she got me ready, you said. Oh, I see, he smiled. Well, Jungkook, can you believe that she was so beautiful wearing those baggy shirts and pants? She asked, looking at his red, fluttered face. No, I didn't, he smiled, rubbing the back of his neck. You both talk, I find a guy to talk with, she said, winking, and then ran to a guy. You both laughed awkwardly, but then Jungkook noticed that you were not feeling comfortable. He was about to ask you when a random guy came to you. Hey, you look so beautiful, he said, looking at you up and down. Jungkook stepped forward while holding you behind him. He looked at him and up and down as if he was trying to click the photo in his mind. Now you can imagine what will he do with him. You better get away before I made you regret, he said. The man gulped, looking into his dark, intense eyes. Ran away from there. Are you okay? He asked, turning to you. You nodded. You looked around to see guys looking at you as if they were filled soon. Jungkook sighed, noticing that. He grabbed the bottom of his shirt and handed it to you, which made you frown. Take this, he said. What? How I mean? Are you going to walk around? You asked, crunching your eyebrows at him. I will get the new one. Just wear it right now, he said in a demanding tone. But it will look weird. You said, crossing your arms over your chest, being stubborn. You rolled down and sighed. Which made your heart skip a beat. For a moment you both felt like the world around you had stopped and it was only you and him left. His hands were still. You didn't care anymore until Ada came back along with some drinks in her hands. Hey guys, where are you last? She asked, her eyes wide when she saw Jungkook. What is this? Are you gone insane? She asked, looking at both of you in a disbelief. You told her everything, which made her understand the whole matter. I'm sorry, Vayan, I shouldn't have forced you, she said, feeling regretful. In friendship, there is no sorry and thank you, no give us drinks. You said, and she gave you both a drink. Vayan, not you, he said, trying to get it from your hands. Oh, come on, Jungkook, stop behaving like a babysit. You said and gulped down the drink in one go, making him sigh heavily at the chuckle looking at both of you. You noticed the girls passing by eyeing Jungkook. You rolled your eyes and the snatching glass from Ada's hand, you gulped it, making Jungkook groan. What are you doing? Have you gone mad? He said, glaring at you. He took a deep breath and looked around. Hey guys, the party is over. You can go back to your house now, he said, forcing a smile. Everyone nodded and left for their house except Ada. Don't worry, Ada, you may go now. I will take care of her, he said in a reassuring tone. Are you sure, Jungkook? She asked as she was concerned about you. Of course I am. Now go, he said, and she nodded and left the house. Suddenly you opened your eyes and held his hand. His heart beat rapidly faster. Hey, don't act fool. I know you like me, you mumbled, making him gulp down. Ryan, I guess you need some rest, he said, forcing a smile at you. No, I don't need any rest first, you said. Time skip. It was a Monday morning. Your dad was not home as you had called Jungkook at your home until your dad comes back. You woke up still groggy from your sleep. Yawning, you looked beside you, but he was not there. So stretching your neck, you grabbed a towel, still half asleep, and walked slowly to the bathroom. The door was slightly ajar, so you didn't think twice before pushing it open. The next second, the door swung open and you froze in your place. Steam was blowing out from the shower, filling the small bathroom, and through foggy glass you could see Jungkook. Your face instantly flushed, but before you could dash out the bathroom, Jungkook had noticed you. Wyan, he asked, a smile playing on his lips. I didn't know you were in, you said while blushing. Before you could make quiet exit, he smiled at you. He smiled looking at your face. Your dad should be a farmer, he said. Why? You asked. He said, making your eyes widen.